What is good, horror horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you. And yes, we are still at Ocean City, Maryland, but this is the last night. We are done. We're packing it up and heading home tomorrow. So everything after this video right here is going to be filmed back at Horror Haven. So I just wanted to bring out one more video, one last hurrah at the beach. And I got a good one. And I haven't done one of these in a while. And I thought, you know what? It's time. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, this is another True Ghost Stories with Horror Gamer. And I got a pretty decent one for you today. It's not super long, but it is creepy. So, with all that being said, Horror Horde, I'm just going to jump right into it. And we're going to get we're going to end our trip on a creepy note. So, this story takes place, I'd say, when I was about 10 or 11. This was when the show Goosebumps was like really big. Like, not the show, but like the Goosebumps in general, the books, you know, they just turned it into a TV show. That's when it was like taking over the globe, basically. And my mom had bought me these pictures that when you push the button, they would laugh and play the Goosebumps theme song from the show. And she bought me like 2 or 3 of them. And they were really, really, really cool. So one day, I was in my room. It was a Saturday. I'll never forget it. My mom had to work, so she was in her room sleeping. My dad was downstairs watching TV, and I had a couple friends over. And we were just playing video games and stuff. And, you know, I don't know how the subject of ghosts got started, but we started talking about my house being haunted because at that point, you know, we've lived there for like a year or two, and stuff was happening. You know, shit was going down, like little things, like subtle things, like the spigots would turn on and off, light switch would go on and off, stuff like that. So we were talking about ghosts and stuff, and somebody said that they didn't believe in it. One of my friends was like, it's bull, you know, I don't believe you, ghosts aren't real, there's no such thing. And I was like, okay, well, I didn't want to be the only one who's seen anything. So I said, well, why don't we turn off the lights and wait and see what happens, or, you know, kind of egg it on a little bit. Now, we're 10 years old, and we're young and stupid and not afraid of anything for the most part. So my buddy's like, yeah, nothing's going to happen, so let's go ahead and do it. You think you're going to scare me? You're not scaring me, so let's go ahead and do it. So we turn off the video games. Granted, these pictures, now before I get into the meat of the story, these pictures had an on-off switch, okay? And you had to push the button to get them to laugh, all right? So the switch was off. I know this for 100% sheer fact because they were loud, and when my mom was sleeping, her room wasn't too far away from mine, so I had to turn the pictures off so they wouldn't laugh and do the song because it would wake her up. So they were off. They were hanging on the wall. They were off. Turned off, you know, nothing. So we're sitting there, and for some reason, my buddy, who didn't believe in any of this, he got the biggest balls in the world, and he was like, if there's anything there, do something. I don't believe in you. You ain't real. Do something along those lines. And out of nowhere, this I'll never forget because this scared the shit out of all of us, and it sent us booking. We're sitting there, and then all of a sudden, the light switch flicked up and down by itself. It was doing this by itself. And when it did that, the 3 Goosebump pictures that I had started laughing and playing the songs, like one after another and we booked it. And as we were running out of the room, I don't know if I hit something or what, but all of the Goosebump pictures flew off the wall. And scared the living hell out of us. three 10-year-olds running through the hallway, down the fucking steps, and out the front door. Needless to say, my mom wasn't very happy because fucking herd of elephants running through the house trying to get out because of these fucking pictures laughing and the light switch flicking on and off by itself. I'm not talking about the light just flickering on and off. I'm talking about somebody that we couldn't see taking the switch and turning it on up and down, because you can hear the switch clicking and you can see it going up and down. And then I said the picture started to laugh, and that's when we were out. And then, like I said, I don't know if I bumped anything, but I saw the pictures fly off the wall. And that was the last time those pictures were ever in my life again, because I hate to say it, after that, I took those fucking pictures and I threw them away because I was scared to death. Like, I even switched rooms for like 6 years after that. After that incident happened, I ended up moving into the smaller room right next to my mom's room because I was just too afraid to be back in that room. And then any time that you would walk back there, you could feel something. Like, you could feel like a heaviness. And, you know, let's fast forward to a few years after that when I had my buddy over. We were a little older. I think this time I was 17 or 18, you know, and he was in his 20s. He was like 20. And he was over and we were playing video games and stuff. And we started, at this time I had my foster brother, and we started doing the same shit we did back when we were kids. And then I had a bowl of popcorn. And I had finished the popcorn. I sat the bowl on the dresser. And we were talking shit, you know what I mean? Trying to get it to do something. And that fucking bowl flew off of the dresser and hit the wall. And I watched this happen. You know, the lights were off. All you saw was this bowl fucking fly across the room and hit the wall. And we were egging it on really good too. Like, you ain't shit, you know, kind of trying to be tough, trying to swing our balls around a little bit, trying to be like the tough guys. But let me tell you something, that fucking changed quick. And my buddy who was there, I had a mirror sitting on the ground, and it was kind of like faced towards the window, and he was sitting right near the window. And he saw a girl's face in the mirror give him like a inquisitive look, like, you know, who the hell are you kind of look. And since that day, I can't do it. Like, I always find myself, when there's a mirror around, I kind of get a little iffy, like, especially at nighttime, you know, when we did this and it was crazy. But those were two incidences that happened in that house, my parents' old house, that really affected me because it happened to me personally, and I seen it with my own eyes. Like, I saw his reaction looking at the girl in the mirror. I saw the fucking bowl fly across the room with nobody around it and hit the wall. And then, like I said, 3 of us saw the light switch go up and down when we were kids, and then the fucking pictures started laughing when they were on the off position. So, but I got the heebie-jeebies, man. Man, those ghost stories just, they get me, man. They give me the heebie-jeebies. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this ghost story as much as I enjoyed telling it to you. I know it's not as scary as some of the other ones I told, but it was a legit story that actually did happen to your boy Horror Gamer. I only tell you the true ones. And yeah, like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. With all that being said, Horror Horde, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button along with that ding-a-ling-ding-ding button. That way, every time your boy Horror Gamer throws up one of these true ghost stories or a review or an unboxing or anything, you're always in the know. So with all that being said, Horror Horde, I love you guys. Thank you guys for everything you do for me. And the next video that comes up is going to be in Horror Haven. So look out for that. You're going to see a familiar backdrop. So with all that being said, Horror Horde, I love you guys. Thank you. And until next time, it's your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.